Lesson 12, Involving Other People. This is our last lesson of this series. And so I want to bring it to the point of involving people to help, to bring out this idea that true leadership is supportive leadership. Leadership implies working with other people. It implies drawing the best out of other people, and therefore it implies understanding that one doesn't do things by himself, and to a large extent the creativity of a leader is that which he is able to manifest through others. Leadership then is a different kind of creativity from writing a book or a symphony or carving a statue or whatever it might be. Leadership is creative to the extent that you can magnetize other people to work with you, in cooperation with you, and a lot of your energy will have to be directed toward helping them to do it rather than trying to do it all yourself. This comes into a course that I will be giving in conjunction with this that may interest you, and a book that I've also written, both of which are called The Art of Supportive Leadership. The art of supportive leadership involves many things, and I can't, of course, get into them in depth here in this particular series. But essentially, it involves extending your own self into others and including them as a part of your whole undertaking. It means often taking a back seat. It means often deferring to them. It means giving them a chance to do something. It means listening to them. It means even if you have an idea that you're convinced is a better idea than some alternate idea that they may have, giving them a chance to do that in order that they might grow. It means making people more important than things. It means all those things that differentiate being a leader from being a dictator. A dictator is somebody who imposes. A leader is somebody who draws out, who leads instead of drives. All of this is implied in the idea of magnetic leadership. And so, if you want to lead others in such a way as to draw them along, don't ever think of leadership in terms of personal glory. Don't ever think in terms of power. These are superficial things. They're not important. The thing that you're trying to accomplish is the important thing. Your success may well be deferred as far as things are concerned while you're busy molding together an effective team. It may not matter that some particular project doesn't get off the ground, because you understand that if this project gets off the ground at the expense of their growth, then in the long run I stand alone and they won't be able to help me. So it means very often saying, okay, this person is more important than the project. That as these people learn, let him do it his way, even if it won't work. In the very fact of learning that it didn't work, he learns a very important lesson. And as he learns it, next time he'll do it better. Remember, too, that it took you a long time to reach your understanding of certain points. If you've reached the position of leadership in a company, in a corporation, in the army, in whatever field it may be in life that involves the activities and energies and faith of other people. If it took you time, then why not expect that it would take other people time to arrive at those same insights? So try to let them express themselves. Don't just always come in with the answers, even if you've got them. Let them feel that it was their idea, even if the idea came from you. This takes a certain amount of humility, but on the other hand, it'll be far more effective, because if they feel that it's their idea, they'll get more behind it. And the very fact that it came from you originally doesn't really mean that it was yours either. It was an idea that was there to be had. So don't take personal credit for anything, and don't try to seize personal credit, but draw them in, involve them in your vision, involve them in your work. Try to get them to do jobs that you could do perhaps much faster, but this way they will learn and become effective teammates in the long run. Andrew Carnegie attributed his success in business to his ability to choose effective co-workers. He knew that he would be able to succeed better if he had a team of people working all together in harmony. The leader of a team of workers is sort of like the head of a body. The head can't work by itself. It sort of leads the body, but it helps the body to work in harmony with each part, with the others. And if, on the other hand, only one part of the body functions and another one doesn't, there will be a general breakdown. A chain is only as strong as its weakest link. So in anything that you try to do, try to feel how you can draw other people into the act, how you can involve them, how you can inspire them to work alongside with you, how you can support them, be loyal to them. Often you will find in a store, for example, that the head of a department, if a customer is not pleased, will scold, even in front of the customer, will scold the shop attendant, the clerk, the salesman. Well, if he's a good boss, he wouldn't do that, because he knows that the customer will go. The person who will remain working with him will be that salesman. His first loyalty really should be toward his co-workers. And yes, the customer is always right, and if you have that philosophy, which is a good one, then follow it through in such a way that you don't leave the poor salesman holding the short stick. Let him also have some sort of defense. Try to involve him in the correction of the matter so that he doesn't feel as if he's to blame. There are many, many points to bring out on that subject, and I'll leave them for another course. But I just want to touch on it now because it leads so naturally, the subject of magnetic leadership leads so naturally into that other vital aspect of leadership, the art of supportive leadership.